You set the ball rolling for the film industry by going to Delhi High Court against YouTube and Google
Yes.
for these AI-inspired. They were making
No. Aishwarya and I moved court about 3 to 4 years ago to protect our daughter.
That was first.
Because,
the media was using pictures of her.
see, Mark, the internet can be a very tricky place. And where previously people never responded because we were taught there's dignity in silence. There are certain things that are off limits as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Being personal with my family is completely off limits as far as I'm concerned. And if I have the ability, I will fight tooth and nail to protect that. There was some rather nasty, unnecessary, false things being done on the internet vis-a-vis my daughter. So we moved court under the advice of the platforms because their policies didn't allow them unless they got a court order. And the Honorable Court was very generous in seeing the validity of what we were requesting. She was a minor. And we won that case, so it protected her rights.
Right.
That then led to me thinking that the next person whose rights, digital and appearance rights I'd like to protect would be my father's. And we did that about 2 years ago and won that, and that was a landmark judgment. After which a lot of celebrities have started doing that, and it's just to ensure that people cannot misuse your likeness or your being.
Or your voice.
Or my voice, or anybody's voice wrongfully. The lines are getting blurred today. Even if you see with AI coming in, anything can happen. And these are steps which I think are necessary in today's day and age. And I would urge all public figures to seriously consider it.
सर आपसे वादा किया था ना कि इस साल के मॉडल पर आपका पहला आके बस वही लाने गया था।
वेलकम टू रिलायंस डिजिटल। यहाँ अजनबी से दोस्ती तक टेक्नोलॉजी और इंडिया का रिश्ता जुड़ता है।
Are public figures responsible to proactively address rumors that keep coming in the press?
No.
You're not.
No.
So when do you decide when to?
When I feel like it.
Huh.
It's what I feel like doing when I feel like doing it. I've never done anything wrong, so I don't see why I need to go around clarifying stuff. There's no need for that. If there's something which I feel has gone out of hand, like if you're going to be talking about my family wrongly, I'm going to correct you. If you are a journalist or an editor who's going to falsely accuse me of purchasing an award, I'm going to set you straight and tell you, no, sir, these are the facts. And if you don't believe me, let's sit down, let's debate it on one condition. If you realize after that debate that you were wrong, then you publicly state that because you publicly accused me. So that's all. I mean, I'm very clear about that. And I think I don't see anything wrong in that. I think that's just the correct thing to do.
How do you teach Aradhya to shut out the noise?
I don't.
Is she aware?
I hope not. But she's a very mature girl. She's a wonderful girl, and her mother has done a wonderful job of. I don't think she's aware, but I don't think that's part of her priority too. She doesn't have a phone.
She doesn't have a phone?
No, Aradhya.
She's 14.
She's 14, yeah. She doesn't have a phone.
But she must be going on the air.
If her friends want to get in touch with her, they have to call her mother's phone. And that's something that we decided a long time ago. And
but she has access to the net?
Yeah, but I think these are things that interest her. She's more interested in doing her homework and researching, and she loves school, so she's into that.
It's really, if आज के तारीख पे, if she were to go on Google and just put आपके नाम या उनके मम्मी के नाम,
I don't think she'd do that.
She won't do that.
I don't think so.
Because immediately ये सब rumors
नहीं आते.
Huh?
It all depends on your algorithms, and I don't think that's what interests her. So I don't.
It won't interest her. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, and she won't believe anything that's written. I think her mother has taught her well enough not to believe everything that she reads. And like my parents were with me, we're completely honest with the family. So there's never been an occasion where anybody needs to question anybody.
You're very private as a family. Okay? You have never once...
As you should be.
Should be.
Yeah.
ये बार आते रहते हैं. I don't know why the media rakes up this issue. They're very, very interested in
No, I get it.
discussing your marriage.
Right.
ये divorce के रूफर्स काफ़ी सालों से चलते आ रहे हैं. They get active. I'm talking about today. पता नहीं क्यों ओपरा विनफ्री का वो 2009 का इंटरव्यू आ गया वापस, in which nobody has mentioned that Oprah Winfrey told Aishwarya knew that you all were more popular at that point of time than Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Are you aware?
I mean, I was there.
She told you you are more popular. ये बात किसी के ध्यान में नहीं है, लेकिन the question that Oprah asked Aishwarya about, you know, you all take so long to get married and it's a big thing. How quick is divorce? And Aishwarya said that we don't entertain these thoughts at all. इसका stories आज वापस चालू हो गया.
I don't know about these stories. So
You don't feel that you ever need to address this?
No, but I don't know what the story is. I don't feel the need to address it. And as far as, if you're a celebrity, people are going to want to conjecture about everything. And any rubbish that they've written is completely false, not based in any fact whatsoever, malicious and incorrect. And, but now, how much am I? They've been doing this from before we got married also. First, they were deciding when we're getting married. Then once we got married, they're going to decide when we're going to get divorced. These are all rubbish. She knows my truth. I know her truth. We go back to a happy and a healthy family, which is most important. And that's all that matters.
It doesn't affect your mindset at all, or your work, or your creativity.
No.
Not at all.
Because if there was any truth to it, it would. It doesn't.
It doesn't. Mom and dad have been down this road several times. They are veterans of this game.
Yeah.
You know how the media
No, I
play.
think that's one of the benefits of growing up in the film industry and having a wife who's from the film industry. I'm, in all humility and with respect to your fraternity, I think the media tends to get it wrong a lot of the time.
Because
And I've been brought up to believe that the media is the conscience of a nation. I've always heard that being said around my house. The media is the conscience of the nation. When I pick up a newspaper, I have to believe what they've written. If you're in today's fast pace, and I understand the pressures they're under, in today's fast pace, we have to be the one to break the news first. If that is going to compromise you ratifying that news, what do you really stand for? And like I said, at the end of the day, you need to think you're talking about another human being.
you made a comment that negative news sells.
No, it does. That
But at what
you
cost?
tell me. I mean, you've been an editor. I know you've had to walk that very tightrope a lot of the times, and we've had this discussion many a time over a nice cigar. And
A single malt.
the way you've had to deal with it. But we tend to forget at the end of the day, you're also talking about a human being. Like I said, to somebody's kid, somebody's child, somebody's father, somebody's husband, somebody's wife, or whatever. There has to be a certain amount of responsibility. So like I said, as far as I'm concerned, say as you will. If you're going to talk about my family, you're going to have to deal with me, because that's off limits. And I will not, and it may be a strong word, and I don't mean to say it arrogantly, I will not tolerate any falsehood, manufactured rubbish about me or my family, vis-a-vis my family. And that's a full stop right
about it.
there.